Oh my God! Oh my God, everybody! It's the YouTube Saints, midweek Saints on Twitch. With you as always, I'm your Grand Wizard of the YouTube KKK, Jeff Holiday, with my token Jew, Nick, aka the Wizard of Cause.
That's not entirely accurate. It's not exactly accurate, Jeffrey. As always, where the fuck were you last week, bro?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I wasn't
Yeah.
around. I like that the only thing you took umbrage with was because I wasn't here last week.
I don't like it when the people I care about lie to me, Jeff.
I'm sorry, baby. It'll never happen again. I love you.
Yeah, so let's try that again. I'll go from the top here. Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Wizard of Cause here on the Midweek Saints, here as most of the time with my co-hosts, Grand Wizard of the KKK, Jeffrey David the Duke Holiday.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here as always. Zeke Kyle.
Yeah, and there's your out of context clip for the week.
That's true. That's true. Oh my God, you know I have a show every Thursday. Don't call. I almost answered it. Okay.
Tariq's calling him again.
I know.
Why'd you call? Why aren't you in my call-in show yet?
Not for lack of trying.
I'm gonna call into your show.
Stop the ass kissing with you.
I have legitimately been trying to get into his call-in show for a long time, and I feel like soon my time is coming.
Do you think maybe they're screening the calls?
Maybe, but they couldn't know who I was because I've been using a phone spoofer to try and call in, you know. And I haven't even got. I got to the operator once, and I was like, "Yeah, I want to talk to Tariq about some serious shit happening with the black community, you know, by white people." And they're like, "All right, well, we'll see," you know. And that's as far as it got.
Well, I want to get in there and talk about how Whitey's just like walking around, just throwing mud all over all beautiful women's asses. They ain't never gonna get washed if they. I mean, they go all that effort washing their asses, and then here comes Whitey just throwing dirt on them.
Wash their ass. Yeah. No. Thank you very much, chat. We are in fact recording.
Yeah.
It was because you reminded me while we were playing the intro music that I am recording. So thank you very much. I rely on you. I depend on you. I'm in love with you. So thank you. Appreciate it. It's the Midweek Saints. The show where we. Get to relax.
There's the shows of the episodes, the relaxing episodes of the. Yeah. It's like Gilligan's Island reruns on Twitch, except I am very clearly Marianne, no matter what Jeff might say.
I guess that makes me. I have to be Ginger then, don't I?
It's all in the goatee, my friend. Yeah,
she did have some rockin' facial hair.
That is true, yeah. I mean, well, at least she probably did by the time she was, I don't know, yeah, over the hill. You know, as they say in Hollywood, 34.
True, very true.
Yeah. No, but we do have some things to talk about. You want to get into this weird shit? We got some fun shit because we're, all about that fun shit. This whole week's been about nothing but fun shit. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, it's been like a month of nothing but fun shit now.
Super fun, super fun. Yeah. There hasn't been anything stressful at all that happened at all.
Not
this whole month.
Single thing. No, honestly, I'm honestly amazed. I feel like I've been on vacation. You could tell by my sunny disposition, bright expression, and
I was gonna say you are radiant right now.
Yeah, I know the general like sort of like I just sort of ooze hope and just sunshine right now. It's been so nice. I keep thinking like this is a margarita, and instead it's still just cheap wine that came out of a carton.
At least you have a glass. Like I forgot to get a glass, so I'm gonna be hoboing it up with this shit. But I gotta finish my winter beer first.
No, that's true. It's barefoot wine. That's not. Never mind. That's a winter beer if you want it to be. Anything's a winter beer. Yeah, okay. What do you got there?
This is the Slayer seasonal release by Ninkasi. It's actually Ninkasi's here in Eugene, but it is actually a national brand now. They make really good beer, but I'm not the biggest fan of it just in general, but their winter ale is fucking baller, dude. Baller as fuck. Too good.
So, people are saying my audio is out of sync now. What are you doing, Jeff?
That's because of Skype. That's all because of Skype.
Why you gotta play me like that? I'll just hang on. I'm gonna cut my camera out real quick and see if it comes back.
Okay.
And maybe it's better now. I don't know. We'll find out. No?
Fuck it. That's the cost of doing a show where the two hosts are literally on the other side of a fucking continent. You know, that's just how it is. Sorry. You need better audio or better internet. That's what it is. Did you? What the fuck was that?
I don't know. You just like the screen went black. You disappeared. I didn't know where you were. I didn't know what I was gonna do.
I was just saying that's the cost of having two hosts on the other sides of a continent. So, yeah. No. Whatever.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like in the entire course of human history, who would have thought like a little bit of a little bit of video lag would be like, oh my god, it's impossible to talk across a continent. Well, at least in real time.
See, for me and for the audience, you froze all of a sudden doing this, and I thought you were fucking with me. Like, I didn't think you would actually frozen. I thought you were, like, just trying to play, like, a mannequin joke or something, like... You know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm known for my mannequin jokes. I mean, I had to stop using them because they got so stale at VidCon when I decided to turn into, like, some kind of Lego monster who was frozen in time every 6 seconds. So
that's true.
Yeah, I kind of had to drop the bit after that. What is Nick drinking? I see the question is asked, Smart Pig. I'll be honest with you. Carton wine. I'm drinking carton wine.
Which type of carton wine?
Bandit.
Ooh, Bandit. Bandit wine.
Bandit wine. Because it was too cold to ride to the liquor store today, so I just went next door to the bodega, and I got myself a carton of wine. I said, what kind of mood am I in? Yeah, that's right. Fucking carton wine mood.
This is the hobo episode.
It's a hobo episode. I was actually gonna like pair it with a lovely open-faced bologna sandwich on an end piece of white bread. You know, that was gonna be my evening. Some box wine and white bread, and then rereading the same goddamn Hemingway novel I've had. I stole it from Annie's used books before they stopped putting the books out on the sidewalk where you could just up and take them. And now you can't blame me for that shit. It's like you're giving them shits away. And you should be, because it's literature and it's wonderful, and even a man as impoverished as myself deserves some Hemingway. Now, where's them Streamlabs coming in? Just saw one showed up.
All right, so we got, first of all, Batman's Pet Goldfish says... Today I had to read a paper about GMOs. They cited Irina Imakova's soybean and rats experiment as a legitimate source. Dude, I apologize that you had to deal with that. I facepalm harder than when launching the Rubin Report debate. Hashtag save Dave. Hashtag we was recording. That, so if I'm not mistaken, the soybean and rats experiment was the one... I'm not sure. I don't seem to recall exactly which one that one was. I don't think that was the massive tumor ones. That was the, Wakefield. Not Wakefield. Fuck. He's a French dude. Fuck. I need to make a video on GMOs just so I can refresh myself on all of the dog shit that happens with GMOs. That's like my roots. It's my YouTube roots, man. Before I became like Grand Wizard of the YouTube KKK Club and all that kind of shit. For anybody who doesn't know what the YouTube KKK thing is, another YouTuber decided to call me and a group of my friends the YouTube KKK, the Cool Kids Club, which I'm just gonna run with it until it's a stale meme, and then run with it a little bit longer until everyone is really mad at me, and then keep running with it until I forget about it.
Yeah, but you know what the real danger could be there, Joe?
Stop the ass kissing.
Is that like the news media? They take like the word KKK, they find out it's a meme, and then they try and spin it as though it was something racist. That'd be fucked.
You know, that's what they're always trying to smear our good name.
Why are they always trying to smear the Nazis as though there was Nazis or something? I don't understand, Jeff. Explain it to me. I mean, I tried to go out as a ghost for Halloween, and I got chased down the street by a mob of angry protesters.
All right, Devil King.
Explain this mad world to me, please.
Devil King 1994 says, "What do you think about the theory that black people are a biological weapon made by the Moon Jews?" I mean, if that's... Go ahead.
I mean, I was gonna say you've been watching too many of them new Alien movies. You know? Listen, listen. I mean, like, simply because they use the colors white and colors, space white and jet black, doesn't mean the travelers from outer space actually made black people as a weapon. Now, you'll notice I said that doesn't necessarily mean that. And I'm going to leave that statement at that. That way you can cling to your beliefs and not feel as though you wasted however much money you spent to ask that much.
That's right.
Yeah.
So if they,
I think I kind of nailed that one, don't you?
That was pretty good. Sergeant Buck says, I heard Harvey Weinstein is writing a book about Hollywood. The title is Mein Comfy Casting Couch. Ooh, that's good. That's pretty good. I like it. More Harvey Weinstein jokes, please. Please.
Yeah, and if you can
lighten up a
incorporate
little
the
bit.
word cunt into it, it'd be good. Not even in describing him, but like cunt for Red October. I don't know, something like that.
Although, I guess now we can make Charlie Sheen and Louis C.K. jokes.
Stop the ass
And Kevin
kissing with
Spacey
you.
jokes, of course.
Well, yeah, but that's old. That's old news, man. That's old news.
Yeah, it's true. I'm pretty. The window was open for him to identify as a gay man, and he just passed it up. So,
Dr. Skizzen says, for the Moon Jew Black Theory, hashtag we was weapons. Also, you should invite Slay Queen Blair to midweek so we can talk to her about the autonomy of Trapistan. I mean, I could ask Blair if she wants to come hang out, but I don't know. She might be busy.
yeah. Also, I mean, like, let's be honest with our midweek stream here. It's kind of like, hey, Blair, I see you're like lounging around on a match set leather chaise convertible. Would you like to come sit on this park bench for a while?
You want to come slum it with us, us degenerates?
Jeff's clearly got some kind of bottle of cure-all there, and I got me some Bandit.
I'm refilling my vape because I'm a fucking hipster who vapes now.
I know you're all about that Bandit, Blair.
Yeah. No, I am very proud of the Queen. I think she did great with Red Pill Black, all things considered, in the debate on Dave Rubin's show. The whole thing was a shit show, but it wasn't ever going to not be a shit show. So in that regard, I think she did great. And I sent her a DM immediately after it, and I told her I was very proud of her. I thought she was great.
And you know what? And I stand by everything I just said though too, because I'm pretty sure the moment I mentioned like carton wine, Nicole Arbor started salivating. So the sky's the limit, really. When it comes to I can pull.
I love you, Nick. You're the best. Don't ever change, and don't ever leave me, or I will hunt you down. So let's get to some news. Let's do the news.
Yeah, this I love this first one.
Yeah. No, these are great.
Yeah.
Right, introduce us.
All right. Yeah. So I mean, basically, you guys have all already seen what this is about. So USA Today decided that they were going to tweet out some shit about a look at the gun used in the Texas church shooting, possible modifications, and then apparently they were playing mid-90s video games at the time, because they've got a goddamn chainsaw bayonet. Now, I am very certain that there is some weirdo Black Hills like garage engineer who decided one day, he's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fix a damn chainsaw bayonet to this bitch. Started out maybe with like an SKS with like a turkey carver at the end of it, but then he kept graduating until he actually had the the Evil Dead chainsaw hand, light as air but strong as steel bayonet. He was
good reference.
Yeah. Now since then though, the internet does what the internet does. Now this entire thing, actually, this article isn't even about that. It's about Twitter users mock USA Today for chainsaw bayonet tweet. Yeah, guys.
Avocado spreaded bread.
Yeah. USA Today was widely mocked on Twitter Wednesday for a graphic making it seem as if the Texas church shooter used an assault rifle modified with a chainsaw bayonet. And the funny thing about chainsaw bayonets, they're specifically designed by the Dutch, curiously enough, that as long as you can actually grind up a virgin or a minor with it every so often, it actually lubricates the internals. But if you kill ordinary ordinary degenerate human beings, it's just going to get all gummed up with their guts and shit. But the news organization tweeted a look at the gun used in the Texas church shooting and included a video with a graphic of a Ruger AR-556 rifle. Wow, that's like probably the most gun knowledge I've ever seen spread by somebody at USA Today. They're just
That's
like,
true.
yeah, they're like, you could tell it's a Ruger. How do you know that? I don't know anything about guns, and neither does my wife or any of my friends. Can I keep my job? But yeah, with several modifications, including a chainsaw bayonet. Well, it does appear that a chainsaw bayonet is a real modification that can be made to rifles. Duh. Like, gun culture exists with the mentality of...
I suppose.
If you can do it, try it.
I suppose it's entirely possible, but like...
Well, yeah, but
why?
Yeah. What the fuck? I mean, all right, are you gonna put a butt stock on on a Walther 22 next? Yeah, that'd be great. What the fuck? All right. Well, it doesn't. Yeah. To clarify, the video shows both the shooter's modifications as well as other possible modification. The shooter did not use a chainsaw bayonet. Well, thank you for the clarification, USA Today. This is why this is why everyone paid attention when you changed your logo. They're like, how will I know who to trust now? Now, the original tweet inspired a host of imaginative Twitter users to design other possible modifications to assault style rifles that USA Today left out of the original video. For millennial gun enthusiasts, possible modifications: avocado on toast. Yep, we got the selfie stick modification. Oh, the lightsaber, the Death Star, a shark, Chuck Norris, and then at the bottom, Sarah Silverman is just her picture's just there.
That's the most terrifying attachment of all, is Sarah Silverman.
Yeah, well, I mean, which is really more terrifying? Like that weirdo looking dude. Guy's got a rifle. Like, he's gonna shoot you, but instead he starts a chainsaw. He starts coming at you. Pretty scary.
Scary.
Then, from the other direction, you got Sarah Silverman just wagging her finger out of control. Just can't help it anymore. She's got to blame you for something.
What about a guy that mounts Sarah Silverman as an underbarrel attachment to his assault rifle, so not only can he kill you, but he can single-handedly kill all of comedy in one fell swoop?
Well, I'd say that, I mean, like, that sounds like a dangerous weapon, but if we're going to actually reference her cinematic, her true like magnum opus cinematic moment and look to the film Way of the Gun, where Ryan Phillippe breaks her fucking nose after she talks some shit, we all do know that if you're going to mount Sarah Silverman on a weapon, that you're going to have to fuck start her head before she does anything correctly.
Oh, what? Hang on. Oh my god. Way of the Gun, Sarah. That was her.
Shut her fucking mouth before I come over there and fuck start her head. You like fucking baby dicks with your fucking ugly grandpa here or some shit? Yeah, that was the line.
Oh my god, you're right. Holy shit. That was
never picked
Sarah
up with
Silverman. No, I had no fucking idea. I had no idea that was Sarah Silverman. Hang on. We're getting to My Circle and we're going to watch that together. Right now. I don't even give a fuck.
All right, hey, real quick, everybody in the chat. You know what? Hey, Streamlabs us $2 if you really want to watch Sarah Silverman get belted by Ryan Phillippe.
Felipe.
Ryan Phillippe.
Okay.
Stop the ass kissing with you.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I know what I'm doing. All right, hang on.
Smart pig, you shut your smart pig mouth there.
We didn't think we were gonna be using any. I gotta
Jeff
do
apparently, I mean, and this is kind of astounding to me. Jeff apparently literally did not know that was Sarah Silverman in that scene until just now.
I had no fucking idea. There you go. There is
now we will come together as a family,
As a family.
and gather round and ready ourselves for the old
switchy-ditcheroo.
The digit switcher-maroo, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Vaguely sexual.
All right, let's do this. What? I don't care about Artisan Entertainment. I just want to see her get punched out, man.
Stop the ass kissing with you.
Dude, that guy did have an epic fucking fro. This is a great movie. I can't believe I've forgotten
really
about
is.
this
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
This is great.
Hey, yeah, you, get up. What are you, retarded? Get off the fucking car.
Are you retarded?
Hey, Dickless, get off the fucking car!
Wow, that is Sarah Silverman.
Uh-huh.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Such a great scene, don't you think?
Oh my god.
Hey, fucksuck! Get your slippery fucking ass off the car! Listen to me! Get off the fucking car with your fucking ass!
Shut that cunt's mouth or I'll come over there and fuck start her head.
Ooh! Yes.
Do something.
Fucking do something, God. What the fuck?
You're gonna wish you never fucking got up this morning, asshole, because my boyfriend's gonna fuck you up. And then after that, while he's fucking up your fucking gay uncle over there, I'm gonna fucking cut off your cock and mail it to your mother, you fucking faggot bitch. Gaylord fucking bitch.
Ooh, Jesus. Ooh.
That bitch got a mouth on her, huh?
Dr. Squiggles is asking, is this a movie or a documentary of Sarah Silverman? Both.
This is an average Friday night out in Manchester these days.
How do you like that? You like that a lot? You fucking faggot? You like to ass fuck? Fontanella fucking baby head fuck? Go ahead. You like to fuck baby heads? You like to fuck boys? He's gonna fuck you in the ass! He's not even gay, but he'll do it just to fuck.
Honey, she's got a big mouth, but she's not kidding. I'm gonna whip you silly, and I'm gonna fuck you stupid.
Ooh, not bad, not bad. Good retort, good retort.
Now, let's see where this goes.
You wanna do the man dance? First dance is yours.
Yes! 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 Woo! Everybody should go and watch Way of the Gun. What a great fucking movie that was.
That's this midweek's undersubbed of the week.
It's the movie Way of the Gun.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, and I mean, it's great too. I mean, like you will get to actually walk away from this film saying something you probably, if you're over 25, never thought you'd ever say. It's Rian Felipe, and Taye Diggs could be in the same movie together, and it wouldn't suck.
Yeah, no, it was a good fucking movie. Really good movie.
Yeah, and we just
Big
filled
mouth,
time
but she's
getting.
not kidding. I'm gonna whip you silly,
Hang
and
on.
I'm gonna fuck you stupid.
Hang on.
You wanna do the man dance? First dance is yours. First dance is yours. First dance is yours.
Yeah,
Okay, sorry.
yeah, no. We gotta clip that. Just that part. Just that hit. Just that push and that hit.
Yeah.
And that'll be our new super chat.
Oh God.
No,
I
that'll only be for good ones. That'll be for like $20 or $30.
I want somebody out there, some wonderful autist out there, to fucking to
I want to
mix.
see it again.
I want to see some wonderful autists out there mix this with New Order's Bizarre Love Triangle. That you know, it'd be great. Be awesome.
Tonight, earlier on Andy Worski's stream, Jeff Holiday here managed to become the Grand Wizard of the KKK. Tonight here on Midweek Saints, he's going to make light of domestic violence. Stick around for the next hour to see if he can determine what level of subspecies the black man is.
Well, because
we're
I am
not gonna last, are we?
not only am I the Grand Wizard of the YouTube KKK, but I am also the blackest man on YouTube. So we'll see where this goes.
This is all getting very confusing.
Every day I get a little bit more Dave Chappelle, dude. I don't know.
Every day I
Except
get
not
a
as
little
much-
bit more.
Not as much weed and not as much money, but
I
just
just
as
need to
much
get more.
spite.
You know what I think the problem is? I think we all need to get a little more Bill Hicks up in this bitch. Namely, eat a whole lot more acid and then stop worrying about the shit that doesn't matter.
Can we do an acid show? Can we do a
I
show?
am totally down for that.
Yeah. Okay, let's do
I
that.
don't know how long I'd stay on this show for, but
I think we could pull it off. I think we could entertain each other enough that we could do it. I think we could pull it off.
yeah, that'd be really expensive, wouldn't it?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, man, all of a sudden you got federal prosecutors knocking on your door, like,
Well, the
You're
drunken
"Dude,
peasants
last
have
thing
done
my
it.
lawyer was halfway decent at was failing to get me out of a traffic ticket.
See, the drunken peasants did an LSD show, right? And the reason why they could do it is they can't get in trouble for doing an LSD show because if they get raided, it's not going to help because they did it all already. There's no more. It's all
Oh no,
gone.
I've been arrested and I've actually used that excuse. It didn't really work, but the car smelled of weed. Where's the weed? It's all, I don't have any weed. I could smell weed. I don't have any weed. I'm gonna ask you one more time. Where's the weed? I don't have any, but I can smell it. It's all gone.
I smoked it all. I'm sorry.
I'm here with 5 of my buddies. We're all high as fuck, sitting in a parking lot in a car that reeks of weed. Where do you think it all went?
I swear to God, our LSD stream will just be like us with as many fidget spinners as possible, trying to keep focus so we can actually do the show.
Wait a second, hang on. What's that streaming site that Salvia Eric likes? The 421?
Oh God, is it on?
Yeah.
Does he play with you now? He plays with you now a lot.
Plays with you now, but this thing is basically like Twitch for stoners, and you can just play whatever videos you want.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
everyone's like, hey, y'all, bong rip in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm so high. Like typing out, I am so high. Like, how was that fun? Because I mean, you could have thrown a frisbee in that moment. You know, could have bounced a beach ball around. Instead, you just had to let people on the internet know I'm so high, and at least one of them is a cop. So, yeah, I don't know. To each their own. Let's watch Sarah Silverman get punched a couple more times.
Okay, all right.
It's yours. It's yours. It's yours.
All right, we're good. Not bad. I don't even remember if we have anything going on over here on Streamlabs. Let's check real quick. We do. Oh, fuck me dead. Fuck me dead.
Hey.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Actually. Dr. Squiggle says, for the Moon Jew Black Theory, hashtag we was weapons. Also, you should invite Slay Queen Blair midweek. Oh, no, we already got that one. Lesay says, all right, my loves, we the Lesser Saints Discordians, LSD for short, invite you to get ya weeb on for a JoJo marathon after the show. Much love and cummies for Daddy Chan and Uncle Pickle. Oh my God.
It's gotten out of hand, hasn't it?
Oh my God. Oh, JoJo.
You've never seen JoJo?
No.
Oh.
And my kid doesn't have school tomorrow, so I can actually be up pretty late tonight.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you honestly, like, as far as anime goes, too, JoJo is so weird, it's beyond anime. Half of the characters' names are, like, 70s and 60s, 70s, and 80s rock bands.
Okay.
Like one of the villains' name is Dio, and so the best way to watch it too is in Japanese, and you just read the subtitles. But then there's so many phrases and weird shit that they use in this. You're like there's a guy named Robert Edwards Orenthal Speedwagon, REO Speedwagon. And you'll just hear that same shit like Hinji Speedwagoner.
Wonder Why says literally shaking upon learning that they've recently made a Pepsi launcher modification of the AR-15 Chatelet Zebro. Help us all. Zebro be praised. Sergeant Buck says, according to Candace Owens, squirrels don't store nuts for the winter; they archive them.
That's a good one.
Yes,
very good one.
Very nice. Very nice.
Everybody,
Very
have a great night. Make sure to tip your waitresses.
All right, next news story up. So we're taking forever on this, but I'm in a good mood, man. I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
Well, this is if you're gonna do this story, though, you got to introduce it, and you know the voice.
Which
voice?
Which voice?
You know the voice.
I don't know which voice.
The Star Wars voice.
Oh. Okay. All right. Our next story is Star Wars. Rian Johnson to create all-new trilogy, which will be the most disappointing thing since my son. Disney chairman and CEO Bob Iger announced today during the company's quarterly earnings call that Star Wars: The Last Jedi director Rian Johnson will create a new trilogy starring in the Star Wars universe. A new trilogy separate from the main Skywalker saga. So we've known that this was going to happen for a while, that something was going to happen with this.
Sorry, really quick. I mean, I was reading along just because I see it there, and I'm like, and is it weird? Was I the only one who, when I saw the words Disney press release, I'm like, according to a Disney princess, what? Like, you're quoting Sleeping Beauty now about industry news? It's like, wow.
Yo, that bitch has got some loose ass lips, dude. Loose ass lips. A little bit of cocaine, she'll tell you everything.
Well, you know, Belle from Beauty and the Beast saying goodbye to me as I was dragging my kid out in the parking lot, trying to tell them they were closing and no, we couldn't move there. But as we were coming out, I just had to stop. I said, thank you for everything you've done. And all of a sudden, she just busted out saying that there's going to be a new Star Wars trilogy directed by Rian Johnson. It's going to be outside of the Star Wars canon.
Right.
So I got a little... Honestly, walking my screaming rotten brat, my doomed child, back to the car in the fucking 2.5 mile parking lot they had, I kind of felt a bit like him on the way out there as I pondered the news about Star Wars.
Okay, I legit. Okay, so the thing is, I'm actually kind of excited about this. I'm kind of excited about this for a few specific reasons. So they said a while ago that since they acquired Star Wars, they're gonna have a Star Wars movie that comes out every single year. And it's going to be every other year for the main trilogy, and they've been holding true to that. We had Episode 7, which sucked. We had
I love how we all went from that was so much fun to I watched it again. It kind of sucked.
Yeah, you watch it again, and you're just like, eh. I mean, it was pretty, and it was Star Wars, but like, eh. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like. No. It was
better than the prequels.
It was better than the prequels. Then you got Rogue One, which was depressing as fuck, but legitimately a good, well-crafted movie. Whether you like it or not, it was a well-crafted movie.
Well, I agree with the people we were ripping off when it comes to the voice. And for anyone who's not familiar, that voice was supposed to be Mr. Blanket from Red Letter Media, because he does the best reviews on the internet.
Oh.
Well... Yeah, but one of the things that Red Letter Media said, and I think they were like on the fucking nose about it, is if you took out all the Star Wars shit, right?
Yeah.
You would have had a banging fucking solid fucking sci-fi standalone movie.
Yes.
But what it was a dark science fiction space war movie that was dressed in Star Wars. That's all it was.
Yeah.
You take away the needless iconography of the stormtroopers, which you can throw them in whatever, but they said it great too. So in the battle on Hoth, you had these AT-ATs, right? Now they're stupid fucking machines anyway, but as a 70s sci-fi as a fucking 70s sci-fi as a 70s sci-fi vehicle of war goes, they were pretty badass, and they're still pretty badass.
Sure.
But they're marching across this big open planet, and you're like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Big hulking transport carrier and attack vehicle.
Right.
But then you've got these things wandering around on this planet which looks like it's made of nothing but tiny little Virgin Islands.
You know what always bothered me a lot? Like, okay, so you have things like the AT-AT walk. This is just a thing. So you have things like AT-AT walkers and whatnot, but you also, as has been shown, they have anti-gravity technology. The whole idea of having an AT-AT walker so you can traverse really dangerous terrain, that's why it has 4 legs like a goat, it can like travel. But you have floating fucking troop carrier ships. Why would you bother? Why? What's the point? Anyway,
well, I mean, it was funny though with the Star Wars iconography that they were playing with. They could have gone a lot of better ways. Like even when it came to the blind Chinese, and I remember from
I liked him.
I loved the character. Honestly, I liked most of the characters. I just didn't find any of their names particularly memorable.
Except for the blind guy. I found the blind guy very memorable, but aside
he was
from him,
my favorite character. No, he
was
he
my
and the
favorite, too.
robot. He and the robot were my favorite characters.
Mine too.
But I mean, yeah, but with that, I mean, so you had this whole thing. I used to play the RPGs back in the day, the Star Wars like RPG games. And I remember there was like in the lore there was a thing of a quixotic Jedi, and basically it's like a do-gooder who just really thinks he feels the Force, but he never actually does.
Right.
And that was interesting enough. But I mean, to have this guy just wandering around talking about the Force like he's, you know, a modern day Christian who's just he's just failed to come to terms with the fact that like your religion's not saving anyone.
Right.
But no, yeah, I mean, to have him wandering around like the Force is something, it's like, okay, that's the closest thing we get to a Jedi. Are we gonna find anything about him? No. Okay, so he's gone. Are we gonna find anything? Are we gonna learn? Are we even gonna be given like a little tease, like a little nut tickle when it comes to the questions?
He was a Force sensitive. He was a Force sensitive kind of guy, but he wasn't like he was a sensitive kind of guy. But he wasn't a Jedi. Yeah.
No, he wasn't. Yeah, no, Rogue One was a decent movie. It would have been better if it wasn't a Star Wars movie and it was its own thing.
Okay, people are saying like the reason AT-ATs are good is because they're advanced armored units, whereas the flying things couldn't be heavily armored. That's a good. Okay, you know what? I will accept that answer. I don't know how much I believe it. Like you could probably rationalize it away or rationalize for it, but I will accept that, and I retract my heathenist statements.
But I'll go as far as saying at least the prequels had actual tanks, because like we saw in the battle in Hoth, apparently all you need to do is fly a tiny little A-wing around it with a rope, and it falls down and blows up. So you know it's kind of that was yeah. You know,
why don't they have more? They should have tanks and shit. Like why don't they have tanks? There's a place for tanks in the universe. But okay, so Rogue One I think was actually a really good movie. I did like Rogue One quite a bit. It was not, the characters are not the most memorable, and the pacing was weird, really weird, but it was a good movie. So we're gonna have two more of the third trilogy. We're gonna have a Han Solo movie, which nobody wants. I don't want it. There's that movie about
Calrissian's cousin, Juanita Rodriguez Peterson.
Something like
Calrissian.
That. Yeah. Right.
And her her bakery.
You're right.
No, I'm sorry. No, her stylist shop, her nail shop, yeah.
Right. It's and but then Rian Johnson is going to do a new trilogy. Now I like this idea. Because I hate that they've been choking Star Wars in the main storyline for so long, and they're not trying to do anything more interesting with it. I am not a big Star Wars fan. I think the only good movie masterful, there's good movies. Rogue One was good. Half of Jedi was good. A New Hope was a pretty good movie. Empire is the only one that is a masterful, amazing film. But the universe of Star Wars is incredible. It's incredible.
It did sound rather remarkable, though. I'm not a big Star Wars fan, which is why I'm excited about them making more Star Wars movies.
Right, but I'm just saying, I'm excited about them making something that doesn't have anything to do with Skywalker, or Darth Vader, or any of that kind of shit. Do something totally different, but in the same universe. I think that's going to be great. Interesting.
Oh, that's the
something
Trek
cool.
fan in you talking, isn't it?
It is. That is. It's because I am a Trek fan more than I'm a Star Wars fan, even though I probably know more about Star Wars than most Star Wars fans.
Very true.
I probably do. Because I am a super nerd. Super nerd.
So what do you guys think, though? I mean, are you looking forward to a brand new Star Wars trilogy that's made simply because Disney saw an exploitable product line that they could sell in Toys R Us over the Christmas season? Or do you think maybe we should have left well enough alone and never bothered making Disco Darth Maul into one of the most iconic villains in an otherwise stellar canon?
Ooh. Wee's opinion says, I will fight you on that, Jeff. A New Hope is better. I tell you what, man. So here's the thing. We got one more news story we got to get through. But if you guys are watching, make sure that you click on the Discord link on the page and jump into the waiting room. And here, after we're done with the next news story, we're going to randomly roll to pull people in. I hope, Wee's full opinions, we roll on you, and you could tell me why A New Hope was the best Star Wars ever. We can talk all about it as much as you want. We'll see. I had to piss like a wizard. Should I piss now or should I piss after we do this next?
I'd say piss now.
Okay,
and
I'm
I'll
gonna
keep
piss
them
now.
Mildly entertained. I'm already starting. Yeah, I'm already starting to see. Apparently, you can. Oh, detachable flamethrower.
Ooh.
Hillary Clinton modified onto an AR-15. Why I can never. Now, it's an unfortunate thing, I think, that I can no longer actually use that semi-foghorn, leghorn sounding sort of thing when it comes to a sophisticated character that you want to impose, because it used to be a matter of Kevin Spacey doing Frank Underwood, except now no one will ever see that character doing anything except touching the underparts of young boys. Rest in peace, Kevin Spacey's career. So, what do y'all want to talk about? How many of y'all are even getting into this goddamn waiting room? I'm kind of curious. Well, it's a decent number of you. Now, I promise that Jeff will use that number generator a bit better than I did, so we'll see if we can get somebody other than the same old... Oh my goodness. I'm actually looking at that list and I do not see JT in there at all. Now I have to wonder if Has JT died? Can anybody check and find out if JT Yearsley has died? The fact that he's not in that... double checking. No, he's not in that. I'm not making anything up. He's just flat out not in there. So, yeah, if you know the whereabouts of JT Yearsley or JT Yearsley's corpse for that matter, be sure to send what evidence you have to P.O. Box 3861 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 03105. Now, if you're able to get this package out with whatever evidence you have of JT's demise and perhaps wherever his will may be located, I would greatly appreciate it, as even though the man owns next to nothing, I'm very confident he's got at least 1 or 2 bottles of still drinkable whiskey somewhere in his apartment. I would like to claim them after his death, simply because if I don't, well then, who the fuck else is going to? Now that Jeff's back, we'll move on to this other news story, which has nothing to do with the fact that JT Yearsley is potentially dead.
What? No!
Well, he's not in the waiting room. If he's not in the waiting room for a midweek Saints, he's either got to be dead or getting pussy, and I'll put money on which one of those is more likely.
He says he's waiting this one out. I guess that means I don't have to take a shot of death this time. That's nice. Cool. Damn, thank God. Fuck that. I hate taking a shot of death. Real quick, let's go over to the Streamlabs. Check this out. We've got... Jack Wilson says, I'm stoked for the new Star Wars trilogy. Can't wait to see the portrayal of young Jabba the Hutt played by No Bullshit. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. He's too hairy to be Jabba.
I know, we could actually, we could maybe get, a sort of, yeah, we could get a sort of origin of the species style film about the evolution of the Wookiees. And then, maybe he could play the guy who was their king and they're not quite tall, but not quite trim stage.
We could do a fundraiser to get a waxing for No Bullshit, so he can portray young Jabba.
Oh no, even better than that. I mean, that would actually save the production budget a whole lot of money, because if you wax him, so long as you can pay the poor unfortunate Chinese girls who've been imported to do that shit, to scrape the hair off of those pieces of wax paper, right? They could build a goddamn homunculus fucking Chewbacca out of that thing, maybe 2 of them. And then they could just be and then the whole story could revolve around why have the regular Wookiees become immobile and only the hairless portly one can make any noise anymore.
It's a buddy cop movie featuring young Jabba the Hutt starring No Bullshit and young Chewbacca starring No Bullshit's waxed off body hair. It's a good idea.
See? Look, I mean, Ryan Johnson, if you're watching, I know you are. We're on record. This is an original idea of ours, but we're willing to work with you on the rights and the method. You can handle that. I'm not shaving nobody. Not even for Hollywood money.
Next news story. Make sure you guys, if you want to get in on the show to be able to hop in and hang out with us, get into the Discord, jump into the waiting room. We'll be calling people here pretty soon. O.J. Simpson reportedly booted from Las Vegas hotel after drunken disturbance. Nick, the juice is loose.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, this is from Fox News. We know we can't trust Fox News. They're all agenda-driven, fair and balanced, my ass kind of way. I need to watch MSNBC just to sterilize my shit, kind of thing. But, I think it's going to be misreported. I'm going to tell you what I think is really going down right here. I think, just like, if you've ever seen John Wick or The Fugitive, right? Or any other movie involving a chase. Actually, fuck it. Let's talk about Inception, when like the hallways were turning upside down. I think all that shit is what actually went down as OJ here was aggressively hunting down the real killers. Still, it's been 20 years. 20 years.
But he said he would find them. He said he would track them down, and I believe him.
That's probably what he was doing in Vegas, for fuck's sake. I mean, listen, a man in his 70s who's probably still sitting atop like a small fortune of football fame money. Does not just go to Vegas for no reason at all. He was clearly there to track down his wife and her new husband's real killers,
right,
and bring them to justice. And I have to just wonder if he was actually maybe there a couple weeks back in Vegas, and maybe that's why shit's so fucked up. Because maybe maybe it's like the Blacklist, The juice was actually given. He was given a chance. They're like, all right, we will help you hunt down the real killers of your beloved wife, Nicole, provided that you help us find and track down other killers, which is why, like, maybe the Vegas shooter didn't off himself. Maybe it was the fucking juice.
It was the juice. The juice is now, like, he does wet work for the CIA.
No, and they're just now, that's it. And the hotel is just now claiming the damages that occurred as a result of his heroism, because they didn't want their insurance claim to get fucked up by the press.
Boom! What? We're cracking this wide open live on the YouTube Midweek Saints. Midweek you.
Fuck Sherlock Saints around here. It's Benedict Cumberbatch and shit, except I don't bother shaving and I don't have a coat or a scarf. I'm just a really clever guy who's exceptionally awkward and doesn't understand why people appreciate what they call talent.
I love our audience. The moon juice is loose. That's right. O.J. Simpson is out of jail, but he isn't staying out of trouble. The star was reportedly booted from his Las Vegas hotel on Wednesday after allegedly causing a drunken disturbance. Hey-oh.
We should invite him out to the New Year's thing. We're not actually planning, but discuss.
I wish we briefly discussed. Maybe we'll still try and figure it out. Mems is gonna go do something early December. Maybe I can go and do something late December. Maybe we should hang out. Let's talk about this after the show. After the show.
Yeah.
According to TMZ, the 7-year-old...
We'll invite O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, dude. Could you imagine if we could do a YouTube Saints live from Vegas with O.J. Simpson?
Oh, it'd be really great too. Like if we
so much cocaine.
Cocaine would be fun. My biggest hope though would be that I can actually hold on to this bitterness that I'm walking around with now, just so I can ask him what it's like to dwell on an ex.
Oh shit. According to TMZ, the 70-year-old reportedly got drunk, and hotel staff claim he was being disruptive to other customers at the Click Bar, located inside the Cosmopolitan Hotel in Las Vegas. Eventually, glasses at the bar reportedly broke because of the former NFL star's behavior, prompting a call to hotel security. When they arrived, OJ was reportedly cooperative as they removed him from the premises. He's always so polite. He's so polite.
He is. I mean, like, the worst thing he'll do if you piss him off is stab you, apparently. I mean... What's a few dozen knife wounds between friends, really?
O.J. Simpson is such an interesting guy. He's such an interesting guy because, like, so he gets off from killing. Because I mean, let's be honest, he fucking did it. The killing in 1995. Gets off 12 years. All he does is golf. Just golfs. Has a great fucking time. Just golfs.
Well, he heard the real killers were avid golf fans.
Which is why he was stalking all the golf courses trying to find the original killers. That's right. Mm-hmm. And then in 2007, some miscreant gets him all hopped up on the hoopadoo juice and says, hey, this guy in this hotel has a bunch of your memorabilia. Let's go steal it. And he's like, that sounds like a good idea. But poor OJ was in no headspace to be able to say no. And he ends up getting charged with armed robbery.
No, He probably just heard that there was some very exotic DNA evidence on his memorabilia, which could potentially point to the real killer. Now, what nobody told him was that the DNA that was on the memorabilia was his, and that the other part of the statement was entirely true. But he really wanted to get there just because he committed to the mission. He's not going to bail at the last moment and say, I did it.
Right.
Yeah.
And so he ends up going to jail for like 9 fucking years because of armed robbery in a hotel. Fucking ridiculous. And now he's just getting drunk and breaking a bunch of shit in hotels. Like, he's living the American dream. What else more do you want?
I mean, this is honestly, this is the life that Scott Peterson pictured for himself. Except
True.
Things got all fucked up along the way when he all got convicted.
Right.
Convicted. Racist ass court system constantly convicting white men of violent crime.
Just trying to keep Whitey down, man. That's all it is.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Clearly,
bullshit.
I'm glad there's guys like No Bullshit out there that help us keep all that.
Why are we picking on?
Okay.
I picked on that dude so much the other day. Like, I'm done picking on No Bullshit.
I don't really give a fuck, Jeff. I'm just like,
I know.
I'm just picking up a very convenient line to run down here real quick.
I tell you what, I will tell you this.
It's gonna be like, well, who do you think the real judge in the Scott Peterson case was? Then clearly wasn't Devin Tracy, because he loves white people.
Right. That's right. I will tell you this. So I did a couple of days ago on a live stream to No Bullshit's face. I cussed him out. I insulted the shit out of him.
Stop the ass kissing.
Zeta Blue, thank you very much for the host. I went off like the dirty punk rocker that I am. I'm like, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. And I feel no shame about it whatsoever. But after the stream is over, I sat down and I got to talk to the guy a little bit. And he was remarkably chill about it. I was like, hey, man, I just wanted you to know, I don't feel bad about telling you to fuck off because I really did legitimately mean it, but I don't think you're an awful piece of shit. You just suck. And he's like, that's cool, man. No, I'm down with it. People are going to remember the live stream, and that means they'll remember my name. So, like, I win anyway, right? And I'm like, okay. Yeah, no, actually, yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay, yeah. And I got to tell you to fuck off, and that was really fun for me. So I think do we both win? I don't know. Do we both win?
You gotta cross penises and rub them around a little first.
I don't know if he could find it. Maybe.
That's why you're there, to help him out, Jeff.
Oh, come on.
Nah, he did. You clearly had some fun with Red Pill. I mean, I almost feel bad because we had to do this show, because I bet you Red Pill probably would have been all about because
I was streaming. I was streaming with Coach Red Pill. Yeah.
I'm so glad I actually got to have a little shit flinging match with some more people on the internet. My sub count will go up, and that'll probably boost my sense of self-esteem a little bit.
That's what I was putting out to him.
Given the fact that I'm kind of over the hill and trying to dole out advice from what is clearly looking like a very bitter divorced man to young men who have yet to experience that kind of bitterness on their own. But hey, don't worry, guys. We got YouTube here. You want to see how shit your life can be if you make really bad decisions for the next 20 or 30 years? There's a YouTube channel for that.
I tried to give him the opportunity. So people who are watching, if you don't know, I was on a stream right before we started this show, where I ended up talking to Coach Red Pill and whatnot, and somebody asked him why do you end up doing some of the things that you do and attacking the skeptics, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. And he started trying to go into this long, protracted, drawn-out thing of this is why, because of intellectual integrity. I'm like, fuck you, dude. You do it because it's gonna get you popular. Just own up to it. I went up against Trey Melvin a year and 3 months ago. I took the piss out of Trey Melvin, 2 million fucking subs. And I didn't do it because of ethics. I mean, I did it partially because of ethics, but my main impetus was I was going to rub a very, very popular, famous person's nose in the pile of shit that they just left on my fucking doorstep. That's why I did it. If I'm being totally honest with you, that's exactly why I did it.
Oh, yeah.
And I got a fuck ton of subs from it. So I was trying to tell him, just be honest. Just be honest about it. But he didn't take it.
So he ended up taking it.
I don't know, whatever. I don't hate any of these people, man. I just I just like being real and having fun. I'm having a great time. I've been having a great time the whole time.
It's just, well, I mean, it's also just too much fun. It's like, and when you go and do something stupid, like if people start fucking cracking jokes and making fun, that the wise thing to do is to crack jokes and make fun with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because never take yourself too seriously. Otherwise, you'll be just hideously disappointed.
Well, I like to think that I ooze seriousness. That every aspect is crafted perfectly from head to toe. That this is serious shit, and you should take everything that I say, no matter what, as the pinnacle of intellectual rigor.
For real.
Anyway.
It's deep shit we talk about here.
It's super deep shit, dude. Super deep shit. Super
we're
deep
not
shit.
here just to entertain you. We are educators.
Yeah,
I know it's hard to believe because we're calling ourselves educators on the internet and then not showing you a Patreon. But we are educators.
Oh, fuck.
We're here to educate you.
God, people got to take shit a lot less serious on the internet. What the fuck? Let's hang out with some people. What do you think? You into
Let's hang out with some people.
Yeah, let's do this shit. So for anybody
taking the night off, so who the fuck knows who will actually show up tonight?
Oh, I know. That means JT Yearsley's not going to show up, so we know that one automatic person is not going to be there. Because for some reason he always wins the goddamn roll. I don't know how the fuck he does that.
You know what? Oh shit! I know what he's doing. Never mind. The reason, why he's sitting us out? He realized his whole luck of the draw thing. He's like, I'm getting my ass to a casino.
That's what it is.
I'll just check in on my Android, let him think I still give a fuck.
All right,
I'll be a millionaire tomorrow.
For anybody out there who is watching, make sure you hop into our Discord. Make sure you hop into the waiting room. And that way we know exactly how many people are in. Right now we got 26 people in. So we're going to roll. Let's get 26. Bam, 19. Now I gotta count. Son of a bitch. Counting is hard. 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. That would be... Wait, you just jumped out. Where'd you go? Son of a bitch. He just left. He literally just left. It was supposed to be Sergeant Derpy Hooves. Sergeant Derpy Hooves literally just jumped out right as I was about to grab him. Oh, there he is. All right, got him.
The best stage fright.
Sergeant Derpy Hooves.
What?
Sergeant Derpy Hooves.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here. I had to restart.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my kitties. I'm sorry I had to restart my Discord. My fucking mic decided to be an asshole.
Oh, no worries, man.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That's
funny. I just woke up from a nap. So.
Excellent. Well, welcome.
You just woke up.
Good.
You just woke up from a nap and you're like, oh, Discord. Click.
Oh yeah, I have to get on fucking Discord. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
So, how's everybody doing?
I'm loose and ready for love.
Huh?
I am not that, but yeah.
What do you got going on this week, Sergeant Derpy Hooves?
Where's Jeff?
Can you not hear me?
Is he on the floor already?
Oh no! Hang on, fuck.
Oh,
Nick, will you tell him that for some reason my shit's not working?
For some reason his shit's not working.
Test.
Ah, there it is.
Hey, there we go. All right, cool. Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
Derpy Hooves are on the loose. Derpy Hooves are loose. What's going on, man? How's your week been? How's your week been so far?
Pretty good. Working, like always.
Gotcha. You've been very, very, very busy posting many lewds to the Saints Discord.
This is true.
Can I ask? What is your main focus when you're posting copious amounts of lewds to the Saints Discord? Where do you see yourself mostly focused and aligned?
Like
explain
theme?
yourself.
Like theme or just
yeah, like what is
shit posting lewds?
I asked because because when I post things to like a Night Safe for Work channel on Discord, I like to find something that is either going to shock people quite a bit or something that will be extremely memorable. But
I literally go. I go to I go for like things that I'd be either shocked about or that actually look like the picture looks good. I try at least.
Everybody's saying that you like to post a bunch of like May pictures, May
Yes.
from Overwatch.
If you haven't seen me in Rabbit, I literally have my May pillow, and I love May. May is like my bae in fucking Overwatch.
Wait, do you actually own a May waifu pillow?
Yes.
Really?
If you ever want to see it, anybody, Rabbit. We do rabbits on the Saint stream, and I'm on
Can I see the
camera
pillow?
a lot.
I want to see the pillow
with my May pillow.
No, I want to see the May pillow. I'm curious. Well, I want to look at it.
Yeah, throw a photo up on Discord there right now, and Jeff will share it to the world.
No stains, pre-stains, please.
No,
Yeah,
I will find
out of the box.
a censored version of it that online.
Okay. I'm curious though.
Amazon.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think as far as like a fictional character goes, May is a pretty good one to be, because she has a realistic body type.
Yes, she's not fit. The thing that really bugs me about people is when that whole controversy about her went down. I was like, honestly, I could care less, but at the same time, shit, I don't want to put in.
Was there a controversy with May?
Yes.
Which
when the New Year's stream came out, she had she's too skinny. She should be fatter.
Oh, you're talking about like the Chinese New Year thing where she seemed a little bit more thin.
It's a shitpost. Ah, never mind. It's an NSFW, even though it's censored. It's literally like a.
Oh, I can't show that.
Yeah. But yeah, I have that. So.
All right. Well, I'll let everybody imagine, but that's a pillow. Which side is? Oh boy.
I'm usually the one that's like tipping, kind of sexy looking. Not the oh shit, I'm getting raped, but the yeah one. Hey, how you doing? Side.
Yeah, I understand completely.
I'm
so
into
let
it.
me ask you: Are there any I don't know, body pillow manufacturers? I don't know anything you want to promote or shill at the moment. I guess not.
Okay.
Well, Sergeant Derpy Hoops, it was
a pleasure. It was a pleasure. Absolutely. I feel like his internet is like chopping out on him, but we love you, buddy.
Probably. Yeah.
We love your contributions to the Discord. You're a great guy. Nice pillow. Nice pillow. All right. So let's roll again.
Yeah.
All right. So we got 30 people. Not sure what happened with that. But we'll move on. So 30. Can I click generate 21? Let's see.
I apparently just really need to play Overwatch.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll never play Overwatch again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's not the same way.
8, 9, 10. Oh shit. What did I roll? 21? Yep, I did. Okay. Well, we know this guy. Mr. Rhino, welcome to the Midweek Saints. How are you, buddy?
What's going on, man?
Hey, how you doing, bro?
Hang on a second. Let me mute the actual screen here.
Oh,
I'm back.
Sweet. So how's your week been, buddy? How you doing?
Good, man. Just chowing on some dinner real quick here.
Oh yeah, what are you eating?
No, I didn't.
I am loving.
Honestly,
I am,
just bread and cheese.
I am loving this poison apple, by the way.
Isn't it good? That's my
really
personal
is.
my favorite recipe that I ever made. So
That's
it's
really
my
good.
ADV.
That's
Yeah.
just really good. The moon juice that you sent me is pretty good too.
Yeah, you didn't send me any of that, dude.
I didn't send you any, Nick, because you're a little bit more complicated. So
Oh, okay.
He was crafting the bouquet to our individual personalities.
He did a fine
I was
job.
going, Jeff. Jeff probably needs something a little more beginner, a little layman. So and then Nick would go a little.
Ow!
No.
I was gonna say
Jeff,
I need.
you're a start out vapor. You're not you don't have the mileage on you that Nick does.
That's true.
Yeah,
So there you go. I was
I
trying to sit there and go, okay, one guy gets, something a little bit less complex and something that's going to appeal to more people. The other guy's going to get the stuff with black licorice in it.
Right?
Yeah, it was the one I really loved. It was a peanut butter cigar.
Yeah, I like it too.
Oh,
I like it
that
too,
was
but it's
nice.
I tried to get away from nicotine flavors just because I just don't want it. I don't. They don't make candy. Look, they make vanilla vodka. They make vanilla Tootsie Rolls. They make vanilla everything because people like the taste of vanilla. Nobody likes the taste of cigarettes. Nobody likes the taste of actual smoke in their lungs.
Stop the ass kissing.
Except smokers.
No, and that's just the thing. If you made a cigarette flavored candy, how many smokers do you think would go out and?
No, none.
Oof,
Yeah.
Jesus.
So.
Yeah. So the you sent me the vape to start addressing like the issue with smoking and whatnot. What was so awesome and fascinating about it is, so right before you sent it to me, a buddy of mine sent me well, he didn't send it to me, he lent me this vape, and so I started practicing with it. I'm like, okay, this is cool, I'm getting used to this is all right. And then the vape that you sent me came in the mail, and I started using that, and I was like, okay, this is really good too. Okay, I'm kind of digging this. And as soon as I had gone 5 days without a cigarette, and I just didn't even care, I wasn't like, it didn't bother me anymore that I wasn't smoking cigarettes. Actually, here, we don't even have to do this. I'm going to switch back to the main screen. There we go. Memory was like, well, hey, maybe there's something to this. And so I grabbed that vape that you sent me. We took her down to a store. We found something that she would like. She's been using your vape. She's been off cigarettes now for 10 fucking days, dude, using the vape that you sent.
That's awesome.
Isn't that great? Isn't that fucking awesome?
I'm glad it works for people. That's the thing. This was the only way I was able to quit, man. I was smoking for 21 years.
Yep.
And I tried patches, lozenges, gum, fucking everything. So pills.
It's a trip, dude. So. I'm fucking. It was 21 years for me too. 21 years exactly. And I'm done smoking. I'm just done.
It took me
good.
It's funny because like it took me a year to get from cigarettes to the vape. And when I was there finally, like the few times when I've had smokes and recently when I've been smoking again, I'm just like, wow, this is bad.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm glad of this thing.
Yeah.
But,
have you dug into that other one yet? The pop smear.
No, I only actually like I go through a bottle at a time. That way, like I only change the cotton when I have to, because otherwise this shit gets all intermingled. It's kind of gross.
Yeah, that one's. Have you smelled it though? You like it?
We'll see. I don't trust my nose too much with that, because like half the time I'll smell something, I'll be like, oh, it smells delicious, and then I'll try it and I'll be like.
It's a passion fruit, pomegranate, and orange.
Interesting. Okay.
It's really good. Jeff, if there's anything that Nick says, hey, you got to get on this, just tell me and I'll send you a bottle too.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, for sure, man. No, I really appreciate it, man, because like the truth of the matter is that I started smoking at a very young age, and I've successfully quit smoking many times for long months, periods of time where I was completely off the whole addiction aspect to it. But I always came back to it because I was stressed. But vaping allows me the ability to maintain that little bit of anti-stress that helps the day go a little bit better, but without a whole lot of the physical side effects from it. So I'm really appreciative.
Are you feeling like? I mean, you feeling like you can breathe better and you smell things better and stuff. And you taste better.
Not smell things better. Not smell things better. I can't smell things better.
It'll
come back. Yeah,
but I can breathe, dude. I can breathe like a motherfucker now. Like my lungs work again. That's kind of nice. It's good.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's just the kid around, right?
Watching the stream and listening to you guys live it's a little disorienting. I'm sitting there going, God, I wish I could actually see them on freaking what do you call it? Discord.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, hey
that's
man,
why you don't pay attention to one.
I really super appreciate it. Thank you again so much. Have you found anything cool out there in the internet this week?
There's just so much. There's just so much nuts shit that's going on.
Okay.
It's just fucking crazy. But everything's been covered from Count Dankula's court trial to Bunty to what's going on with Blair White and the Candace Owens bullshit.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
dude.
that was a fiasco. I'm sitting there going, I'll wait till Sunday. I'm sure all the stuff's gonna pop up. So.
Oh, we'll be covering quite a bit of that on Sunday. Absolutely. You know, tonight's just about for dicking around. But honestly, though, so did you watch the whole Blair White Candace Owens thing?
I haven't touched it yet. I'm saving it for work.
No.
I'm saving it for work tomorrow.
Oh boy. It is, you might even want to save it for after work so you can have a drink when you try and listen to it, because it is not easy to get through. It is a fucking nightmare, dude.
Yeah, I heard little excerpts of like when they're trying to, I'm like, oh god, that looks so awful. And Dave's just in the background just going, guys. And I'm like, oh.
First of all, before we talk, I have to make sure my constituents understand that I'm talking to a grown man and not a woman. Like, whoa, you said what, bitch?
Qualifiers. Like, okay, does it matter who you're talking to? Does it really matter? Let's focus on the idea and not who it is presenting it.
It matters that she just committed career suicide live on stream.
Right,
Fuck.
right. It's like, have a little tolerance. People are people. And let them be who they're going to be. But hey, just present the idea, and that's it. Let's have two conflicting ideas. People can't get past that. People got to go, oh, it's a personal attack. Well, fuck the personal attack. It doesn't matter who presents the idea as long as the idea is presented well. Have you noticed
that people get like way too caught up in indignancy, and they get so indignant about something that they feel is like too abrasive or too pissy, and they just won't actually listen to the fucking point. I get so irritated with that.
Yeah. And the thing is, though, if I were to say the word feminist, a lot of people would be like, "Oh, feminist!" Like I still like Aaron Ra's work, regardless of if he claims to be a feminist or not. Sure. I like what he's done.
Sure.
So I can appreciate that, and still go, and my hackles still get up when I hear the word feminist, though. So it's like it's kind of I accept him for what he is.
But you can be objective. You can be objective despite the word.
Yeah, he presents good ideas. I think so.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Can, at least.
Right on, man. Well, cool. We'll talk to you next time, buddy. I really appreciate it. Always fantastic.
Yeah, at least this time I got my mic working, so yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, man.
All right. Cheers, buddy. Love ya.
Bye.
Sweet. Fantastic. I have to dude, Nick, I'm so sad. I have to piss so fucking bad.
Then go ahead and piss, Jeff.
Okay.
Right where you are. Don't you move a muscle, boy.
I do have a bucket down here. I could pee in the bucket.
Yeah, everybody smash one if Jeff ought to turn into Bucket Jeff tonight or not.
Hey, and smash two if I should just like go and pee in the yard. 1 or 2. 1 means I have to pee in the bucket. 2 means I have to pee in the yard.
Now they're gonna get conflicted and they're like, well, how much do you like your lawn?
Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. Like whatever. We got some 2s. Got some 2s, but we got mostly 1s. Oh, there's some 2s.
Some 2s. There are some 2s. I will give you that. There are some 2s. Yes. Not many though.
Okay. All right. Well,
There you
let's let's roll.
If it, I don't know, he's gonna roll real quick, and while he does that, I want all you guys out there who are punching 1s and 2s and 4s and 5s and all that shit. I want you to realize that, listen, it doesn't take a bladder emergency for Jeff to have to actually like pull his cock out during a stream. I mean, I don't know if you guys caught it, but Andy Warski's channel, I didn't see Jeff from the chest down for all I knew, and he was like, "Hey, can you just shut the fuck up?" When he says that, and all of a sudden it's like, "Oh, it's hard," bang, and then there's the bucket. And
So
he kind of figures it's about 2 to 3 feet on average distance for streaming. So
I'm Arai. Welcome to the YouTube Saints. How you doing?
I'm alright.
I'm doing fucking fantastic. How are y'all doing?
Oh,
Not bad.
I have to pee in a bucket actually, so I don't know how good I'm gonna do.
Doing his
Actually,
good.
if you have a bottle on hand, it works a lot better than the bucket because you don't get the splashback.
I don't want to talk about it. You guys can hear it, but the live stream isn't gonna hear it. So,
Yo, I would. Hold on just a sec.
Oh, it's alright.
I would bring up some sort of topic to discuss, but honestly, all I have to say is delete this fucking Discord. It's shameful, the porn that's posted here. Like, I'm embarrassed.
Bad
We'll
porn.
stop the ass kissing with you.
Revolting, and they're like role-playing Trapistan. I was on with it for a little while. I understood what was going on, but it is beyond me. I don't know what's going on anymore. I am lost.
Well, look at the relieved yet kind of uncomfortable look in
Oh
Jeff's
my god,
face.
I can hear it.
Yeah, no, you look at the relieved yet uncomfortable look in Jeff's face, and that's kind of his reaction to the Discord, I would imagine. Now, I, by and large, don't actually fuck around in there much at all. I mean, I don't fuck around with Discord outside of when I'm gaming, typically, so that's why, like, anybody who's in my Discord or any others, that's why I'm not there. But Jeff's reaction here, this like the look in his face, this is probably a moment for moment recap of him catching up on the shit that's gone on the Saints Discord. Oh, I know. No, I'm talking purely about your facial expression stuff. This mix of like confusion, and it's kind of uncomfortable and awkward, yet it's really pleasant, and you're kind of tickled, and like it's like you're a pubescent boy who got a chance to look up the teacher's skirt, and you feel all kinds of naughty, and then you just passed a taco fart, and now you're thinking about, oh my god, how am I gonna put these kids through college on this salary? And now you're still muted, so I'm just dictating this. So, Amari, jump in if you want to. If you've got any like color commentary for the expressive nature of Jeff's thoughts patterns.
Honestly, I think the stream has been done a disservice by not being able to hear that. You narrating that is going to be just fine when it comes to the
fucking deal
actual
with it.
stream itself, but without the background, without the background to punctuate it, it's not just going to flow.
Actually, that's a great idea, and you know what? That gives me a better idea, and I'm copywriting it now, so like official verbal trademark. This is my idea, but I honestly think that the sound of somebody pissing into a plastic Home Depot bucket looped for 10.5 hours should qualify as a white noise sleep aid.
Oh my gosh!
I just realized now I have to like sit here with a bucket of piss underneath me. Sorry, what?
You pissed for a long ass time just now, and I am impressed by how long you were able to maintain that stream going.
I drank a lot of wine tonight.
I'm revolted all the same, don't get me wrong, but I'm still impressed.
Good. I'm glad. I live to revolt people. That's like my bread and butter.
Alright, honestly, I have nothing else to say. I have nothing relevant to comment. I don't know what's going on with Blair White. I just got here, actually. I just wanted to ask you to delete the Discord, but if you're not going to, then I'm not going to push for it, and I'm going to go ahead and slip on out.
Okay, it's nice to talk to you again. Always a pleasure.
You piss. Have a nice day.
I'm glad you enjoyed listening to me pee.
That conversation was like an actual segment. It was nice. I liked it.
That was
there was
good.
a beginning, a middle, and an end. It felt like I was continuing along with the story.
I feel like I'm gonna go set this bucket outside the door now, so I don't have to like stare at my shame.
Oh, you're not gonna read it. Oh, he's not gonna. Well. No, I'm really disappointed, by the way. So, I mean, you guys can agree with me or disagree with me if you want, but I had really, really hoped that it would have been one of those, like, 5-gallon Home Depot buckets, you know? You know the ones I'm talking about. Straight up, like, plastic ones, metal handles, all that. I was really hoping that would be the case. Oh, well.
I'm never going to hold public office.
I might, but it'll be a joke. So, I actually went to a libertarian party the other night. They told me actually that it might be a chance they could help us get Stanhope on the show.
Really? That'd be cool.
Yeah, I guess he's hung out with them before.
I'd be down for hanging out with Stanhope as long as he doesn't get weirded out by a guy who pisses in a bucket.
I don't necessarily think that'll weird him out too much.
Didn't wash your hands, you disgust me. Dude, my dick is the cleanest part of my body. What are you talking about? It's not like I'm just like pissing all over my hands. I didn't get any pee on my hands. My dick is really clean. All the rest of me is disgusting and dirty. My dick is very clean. Okay. So let's get back to it. 34 people. Let's roll. 16.
I believe we got a couple Streamlabs too.
Did we? Oh shit. Okay. Well, 16. Let me count who that's gonna be. 1, 2. Okay, I know who that is. Oh, and we've had him before, but let's do Streamlabs first. Let's see. Oh god, we did. Okay. Shady Monster Fan says, Momo-kun has ruined me forever. Just Google search any of her content to see. She has a toxic name in Overwatch and nerd cosplay in general. She preys on sad betas that in orbit and follow her Discord. She is a thought. I know who Momo-kun is, and she's pretty fucking hot, dude. Wonder Why says $5 for the help Jeff buy a condom catheter for the stream fund. I'll never wear it. That's why I have a bucket. Control C says if people die when they are killed, Detrap's gay when they suck. What? Wait, what? What? If people die when they are killed, Detrap's gay when they suck.
I'm looking forward to that becoming the new has anyone used even go you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Okay.
maybe we'll kickstart that. That'll be the new thing. Maybe.
All right, so next up we have NMCV431. I'm going to move you over here to the live show. NMCV431. How are you doing again? We have not talked to you in a while. How you doing, buddy?
Doing great. You guys?
Fucking loose and empty.
Alive.
Just watch as the fucking bucket becomes part of Trapistan lore now.
I'm surprised it isn't already.
I mean, it was for a while, but I hadn't actually peed in the bucket for a while. I kind of let it go, and now it's just gonna be a thing again. I'd rather pee in the bucket than drink a shot of death. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, probably. So before we get into the meat of this, I just want to say that shout out to the fucking debate performance of the Slay Queen of Trapistan herself, Blair White.
Yes, Queen. Cheers to Blair White.
Like, just holy shit, that was a fucking nightmare. Like, I was just walking around trying to get dinner watching that shit, and the connection kept cutting out, and every time the connection cut, I'm like, thank God I don't have to listen to this literal autistic screeching for hours on end.
It was incredible. Incredible. I have not seen a more amazing public shit show in a long-ass time. Not for lack of me trying, either.
Yeah. Rat-tat-tat-tat, as it were.
Right, yeah. No, this was way worse than that. Way worse.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
God, but Blair did fantastic. She did absolutely fantastic.
Like, a bunch of us were angling like, hey, we should get Blair on midweek, though, even though that probably was not going to happen.
We probably could.
Oh, well.
I had this point where I was watching the debate between Blair and Candace Owens, and I was talking to somebody. I don't remember who it was. I was talking to another YouTuber. We were just kind of like shooting the shit, and they knew like I'd had all these I've had these arguments like these alt-writers. I've had these arguments like no bullshit. I've had these arguments like all these
Jesus
different
Christ.
types of people, right?
No bullshit, by the way, should be that he's definitely my nomination for the perpetual oversubbed of all time.
That might be what we do this week. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
I got to shout out. Who is it? The Battenings video, like 40-minute long video on just going point by point as to why no bullshit is fucking retarded.
that was a good video. That was a really good video.
I'm gonna shout that one out.
Yeah, no, Battening is a very talented new YouTuber. He's a pretty good dude. So I get into that shit fight with no bullshit, and I yell at him a little bit.
Which, to be fair, that's not hard to do. I'm a red-pilled alpha motherfucker, Destiny.
Yeah, I was really happy that I got to call him my Downy Dumpling. That made me very happy. But so that happens, and then the Blair White and the Candace Owen thing happens, and halfway through it, I mentioned to another YouTuber friend of mine, a big YouTuber. I don't want to talk about who it was though, but
yeah,
I was like,
I get it.
I am so amazed by this shit fight between Blair and Red Pill Black that I kind of want to like write no bullshit and be like, you know, dude, we may not like each other, but like, you're pretty cool by comparison. I think we could be all right because after all this shit, like this is how awful things can be. You and I should be okay at this point by comparison. Like
and I think the meme now is we try and get V to debate Candace Owens.
oh my god! Oh my god!
Let me ask you, Candace. Though, what do you think about
the
notion that Thomas Jefferson was actually a crocodile?
Okay, Layman would be great too, but just imagine V going. Just imagine V going. Okay, Candace, so you do your social autopsy and you go pissing your eyes on the water.
No, I'm sorry. I really want to put Layman up against her now. I'm sorry.
Yes,
It's for some reason anybody.
Candace, can we talk about rapiers and shrimp pills?
Candace, no. What I wanted to know though. Listen, I mean, what if you discovered that one of your harassers on your website was actually from the moon? What would you do then?
Candace, did you know that Hitler was a werewolf?
Hitler was a werewolf. Yes.
Yeah, no. V would be like, you know, V almost is like literal autistic screeching. And I say no, and I say that with as much love and respect as I will offer him, but it's just like, you know. He could, you know, he would straight up be like, well, no, but wait, hold on, let me ask you, wait a second, hold on,
are you pissing your eyes while you dox all of these water, huh?
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
That'd be perfect.
He really would be perfect. I do though. I like whenever I hear anybody say anybody should debate anybody, the first person my mind automatically goes back to is always Layman, because
totally.
It's the most entertaining thing you'll get to watch that day, no matter what that day is.
Yeah.
It's like, no, okay, Jesus, I understand, but it's like Layman would just straight up, he'd be like, no. But did you know that Abraham Lincoln actually hunted Frankenstein monsters?
So Sergeant Buck says tag team debate V and Layman versus Candace, and wait, Candace has no friends. That's pretty good. But he also said we should try and get JonTron for Sunday.
Oh no, you know what?
That'd be good.
Do it. Get John. I'd love it if you guys fucking got John.
Harmful would probably honestly be like, well, I feel so bad for Candace. I mean, she's literally got no one on her side. So I'm going to go and be her debate partner tonight.
Yeah, By the way, chat, let me know if I'm getting this wrong, but it's worth knowing that Layman is the shrimp pill sultan of Trapistan, for the record.
He is. Yeah, absolutely.
God, are you fucking people still building the lore about that shit?
Oh,
they are. It's fucking bizarre. Like, and I love it. It's fucking cancerous, but it's the best kind of cancer.
We're gonna end up with some like really, really bad, like Filthy Frank knockoff shin lore shit here.
Do it. No, have the fucking bucket be Chin at this point.
So tonight when I was talking to Coach Red Pill for the first time ever, talking to Coach Red Pill like directly to him.
Oh God, how'd that go?
He oh dude, it was so fucking dumb. He was like, what about you people calling me alt-right and shit? And I was like, nigga, did I ever call you alt-right? And he's like, well, you didn't. I'm like, well, fucking who called you alt-right? He's like, V. I'm like, I ain't V. I don't even hang out with V. I've talked to V like once, dude. What are you even talking? Well, he's part of the skeptic community. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you talking about? Shut the fuck up. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Yeah, you know who's someone who you need to try and either get on Oversub or just get on the show. And Jeff, this will be a fucking blast from the past for you. Is
oh no,
you need to get Yada.
Oh my god, I should get Yada.
Either put him on the Oversub, put him on the show. We just need some way to go.
Dude, I want to interview Yada.
Is ever fucking white.
I want to interview Yada so bad. But you know, so when I first made that video on Yada, I started making the video. I messaged him. I was like, "Hey Yada, can I ask you some questions? Because I'm making a YouTube video. What do you think?" And he never wrote me back. So I made the video, and then after the video, I sent him a message. I was like, "Hey Yada, here's my video. I know you've seen it. Can we have a conversation live on the internet?" You know what he sent me back? He sent me back.
What'd he say?
"A lion does not discourse with the sheep." Bro.
Just a fucking 3-foot tall lion with a fucking Halloween costume hat.
A midget lion does not coerce with the sheep. Okay, all right. Well, you know,
just
is what it is, I guess. But I would love to talk to Yada. That'd be fucking great, dude. That'd be fun.
Stop the ass kissing.
Well, you got anything you want to promote? Pimp, shill.
I guess YouTube and Twitter again. Nothing's really changed since the last time, except really worthless Twitter shit posting.
Same.
and I mentioned that one class in the last time I was on here. It's still bullshit, same shit, but you know, nothing. What are you gonna do?
Yep. Is what it is. Well, thank you very much, NMCV431. Always a pleasure. We love you, buddy. We'll talk to you again next time.
All right, homeboy.
All right, talk to you guys soon.
Cheers.
All right, Nick, how you feeling? One more?
I think one more. Yeah, we can do one more.
All right, let's do one more. Squiggums.
Let's do one more.
Squiggums is freaking out because he wants me to. He wants to get on. But Squiggums, here's the thing, dude. You gotta win the role. You gotta win the role. Sorry, man. Gotta win the role. Just watch. He's gonna win the role right now. It's gonna come on.
Coming in, JT, Dr. Squiggums.
Guys, I gotta tell you all about the latest shit happening with Trapistan. I'm like, Squiggums, Squiggums. Dude, I love Dr. Squiggums. I think he's a great dude.
I do. No, I do too. Honestly, like, but every time
Squiggums
we get
awesome.
somebody who's already been on the show here in a week, like, I feel kind of bad. I almost want to like put a thing like, well, if we've had you in the last 2 weeks, you can't win the raffle. You know.
10, 11. 11 is. Hi, baby. How you doing? Which speaker? With the Alexa speaker? No. Why? What happened?
Apparently, Memory is our new guest.
Alexa, play X Gon' Give It To You. Whatever. God. Okay, Mems is trying to work out, doing her like booty workout stuff. It's all good. Alexa's trying to like, I don't know. Alexa got all fucked up while Mems is doing her booty bouncing fucking workout and everything. Thanks for interrupting the show, baby. Love you. A friend of the show, friend of mine and yours. A good dude. A last guy who's going to be on for Midweek Saints, and that is, it's Mr. Jables Boogly.
Oh, it's the Jables Boogly.
Jables.
Hi guys.
How you doing, buddy?
Jables.
Oh, it's going all right. I want to let you guys know all the problems with Trapistan has been relatively settled.
Do you think so?
Oh yeah, no. There's a totally other Discord server where we're working out all the lore and everything like that, and working it all out.
I'm curious about something because so I think it was Squiggums. It was either Squiggums or somebody else started working on a YouTube Saints wiki.
I'm not sure about the wiki.
We could use
we are
one of those.
We are definitely having a discussion in another server about all the lore and everything like that.
Yeah, we could definitely use one of those.
Yeah, we could definitely use a wiki. Absolutely.
Because I lose track of this shit all the time.
Dude, I can't. I have done so many drugs in my life. Like, I can't remember what I did like last week. Who did we have on? Who did
I'm
we
not
have
even blaming the drugs. I'm just blaming the fact that every week we come up with a new universe full of lore and then forget it.
It was Justin Wang last week. Yeah, that's right. That was cool.
Yeah.
That was fun. Dude, I ended up hanging out with him for a while after the show was over. Cool fucking guy. Justin Wang is a fucking dope-ass individual. What a great dude.
Yeah, I remember.
I got introduced to his videos like a couple weeks ago before you guys even had him on. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, good dude.
But of
Really,
course,
really
you
good dude.
credited him like when you said like, "Hey, I just found your channel because of YouTube Saints," right?
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Right.
How have you guys been? How's everything been going?
Well, pretty good. Not bad. Not bad.
We endure.
We endure. I have started feeling a certain type of weird desperation in life that can only be satisfied by embracing the ridiculous and just not giving a shit, which has served me quite well. Quite well, actually. A lot of people are very turned off by this idea, though. They find it very offensive. Very offensive. And I don't really quite understand.
I've been enjoying it, seeing you on the streams lately. You've just been letting loose. It's been good.
Sure. Well, you know, like I tend to have this this kind of attitude towards life and towards interactions with people that some people are very uncomfortable with. My background comes from when I left home, I got taken in by a bunch of gutter punks, some of which were like sharps and things like that. But for the most part, I lived with like hardcore weird ass punks. And their idea of interaction, when they had a conflict between people, was not passive aggressiveness. There was nothing that was passive about how they talked to each other. It was just nothing but aggressiveness, which was, fuck you, I love you, but fuck you. And if that wasn't good enough to like settle a dispute, like, fuck you, I hate you, you did all this bullshit, I love you, but fuck you, we need to deal with this right now. Then it turned into, fuck you, we're going to beat the shit out of each other, and then I'm going to go buy you a drink, and hey, now I love you anyway. So my background comes from, like, a source of aggression, but still is rooted in, like, love and mutual respect. Translating that on the internet doesn't work well.
Like adults.
Yeah. But the internet doesn't actually really, doesn't filter very well with that. A lot of people who watch the types of videos that I put out have never experienced that, and they feel it very off-putting and overtly physical or violent or abrasive, and I'm very comfortable with these types of things. So, I don't know. It's weird.
Well, people of the internet age also really don't know much about direct and personal communication. Now, I mean, I'm talking about the young ones.
Are they really a true friend if you can't say fuck you to their face and then hug it out later?
Exactly. The people that I have the longest lasting friendships, and I've always had the longest lasting friendships, are people that I have loved so deeply that I punched them in the face and they've punched me in the face. Like, because despite all of the aggression, we can enact something so severe on each other, but we overcome it and still love each other. Violence in that way is just simply like a function of understanding and empathizing with how pissed off we are. It's a way to understand each other.
Sounds like some toxic masculinity to me.
It sounds like getting over your problems and getting along anyway to me.
That's right.
Yeah, well, I mean, you clearly are on a phone. Are you on a phone, by the way?
No. I'm on my laptop, but I use Bluetooth headphones, so that might be it.
Oh, it sounds like you're on the phone. Yeah, sounds like you're driving somewhere.
Right.
Like, oh, I'm almost home from work, but I'm going to call YouTube Saints.
Oh, asked Andrew.
Wouldn't it be wonderful? Wouldn't it be hilarious though if like our society actually did devolve down to a point where our communication with each other on a personal, like deeper level was nothing more than passive aggressive meme sharing on Facebook?
I'd kill myself.
Contraposed to a Fight Club style boxing match. It's like, I didn't like those memes. I didn't like them. I know they were at me. I knew it, but you didn't say so, and then you said sorry, and that made it more. Let's just fucking fight. Yeah, but that's gonna like. This is the thing. Our modern age, we're gonna break down, and this is how the Morlocks and the Aloins, I think it was, from Time Machine, right? This is how they happened.
Wait, what?
No, follow with me here, right? So in H.G. Wells' The Time Machine, when Homeboy accidentally goes too far into the future, he discovers a future that is fragmented. Humanity is fragmented into two different subspecies. Hey, alt-right, how you doing? Mouthy Buddha, you watching? You might want to go watch that movie again, boy. But my point is. Yeah, my point is though. No, you know what it probably was? Yeah. The guys on the surface who thought they could just eat grapes and like live chill all day, and like the only thing you got to deal with is occasionally coming and getting fucking kidnapped and like raped to death and shit by these Morlock motherfuckers. Well, the thing is like they had healthy Facebook circles, and the Morlocks didn't. The Morlocks were like, I'm gonna go meet people in the meat world. I'm gonna go meet real friends. And when we got problems, we're gonna beat the shit out of each other. Meanwhile, these Elon motherfuckers, they're just
I'm gonna need to read that.
Yeah, and they're just like, meanwhile, these Elon motherfuckers, before they became like the surface dwellers they were known as, they were just like, oh well, I'm just gonna post. I'm just gonna share this meme, and it's going to express everything I want to say. And their like enemies would be like, I understand now. Let's not fight and get along.
So our friend Frank.
H.G. Wells was a goddamn futurist, is what I'm saying.
Our friend Frank says, my wife punches me in the face every night, usually right as I'm about to come. I have a funny story about that. I have a very funny story about that. So, I was dating this young lady a while ago. This was back in like 2004 or so. We were in our early 20s, and we had a very, very healthy sexual relationship. But I kind of like to push the buttons. I always kind of have. And we were in the middle of mid-coitus, and I just got inspired one day. I don't know what it was. Something got like, there was an extra little bit of sugar in my pants, and I was like, punch me, baby, punch me right now. And she's like, what? I'm like, hit me right now. And I grabbed her fist, her hand, and I started trying to like move it onto my, because I was excited. I was really excited. I was a little drunk too. And I was trying to like move her hand to my face, and she was so freaked out by it that her hand went limp. She was like, she got so weirded out by me aggressively trying to make her punch me in the face that she would not fuck me for like 3 weeks. It was
that's why she wasn't the one.
She was not the one. She was not the one.
You know, in fairness, there was a woman I had in Philadelphia one time. Really, like, actually genuinely kind of classy-ish broad. Nice job, nice place, all of that. Don't know why she was seeing me. But, we'd see each other a little bit, started fucking around, started fucking more, and, like, you know, fucked a few times. And then all of a sudden, boom. One time, we're in the middle of it, and she just, like, winds up and clocks me with a closed fist in the ear.
Ow.
Yeah, that's never fun.
Yeah.
Why the ear, man?
Well, I think, that did kind of fly through my head, because I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Instantly go limp, instantly just like, what? I'm like about to fall over. She's like, oh, you don't like that? I'm like, being punched in the fucking ear? No.
I'm gonna give you my friend Jeff's number. Get out of my house.
Let me hook you up with my boy Jeff. Just like let him know it's gonna happen. He'll put some headgear on. Some fucking Kempo sparring match shit.
Yeah.
Just his dick hanging out. It's like, all right, I'm ready.
My sex life is like the Kumite, man.
I was fucking told about you, bitch.
Anyway, okay, that's
Other than that, I found the show wonderful.
I bet.
I mean, Well, I mean, Mrs. Lincoln did too. So,
so Jables, what have you found that is awesome out there in internet land? An awesome channel, something cool that you found.
Okay, I wouldn't necessarily call it awesome because she only has like 32 subscribers or something.
Okay.
But Nick was talking last week about how people that say they don't like beer just haven't found the right beer yet.
Sure.
Stop the ass kissing.
There is a YouTube channel called Beer Adventure Diaries. And it
Beer
is this
Adventure
girl,
Diaries?
Yep. And it is this girl on the search for the perfect beer for her.
Nice. That sounds great. That sounds really cool.
Yeah, so every video is just her reviewing a different beer.
Okay.
She hasn't liked any of them so far. But
oh
yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
But she's
I
on the
hear.
front.
I'm sorry. Do I hear a challenge on yonder hilltop?
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
no.
Go and subscribe and like recommend her beers. That's
Yeah. No, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna fucking win.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
she has,
Beer Adventure Diaries. Okay. So the YouTube Saints officially is going to find you Beer Adventure Diaries. We're gonna find you a beer that you like. We're gonna find.
Yeah, she only has 34 subscribers, but she seems like a nice person, and
She's
her
gonna
art
have
is
more
great,
now.
like,
She'll
trying
have-
to find the right beers.
I know. It's a girl lost in the world. Just doesn't know what doesn't even know what she wants. But she's just trying to find the right beer for her, and maybe it's gonna come along.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna find her. We're gonna find her a good beer. We're gonna find her
I feel
a
like I
great
just
beer.
described her fucking lame
Oh, and,
fucking Apatow plot.
Oh, and before you guys kick me out, two things. One, Nick, have you seen the Kill Tony podcast yet?
I've
The
seen
what?
Kill Tony podcast?
No.
All right. I recommended it to you on Twitter a while ago when you said you were getting into stand-up comedy. Check that out. They'll give you a lot of good advice for stand-up comedy and shit like that.
I like that.
Okay.
And another thing, Nick, there's a guy, SmartPig2150, really wants to talk to you about an issue that he's been having.
Smart
So,
Pick
throwing that out there.
2150.
All right, well, Smart Pig, if you're on Twitter, you know how to hit me up. Just like tweet at me and we'll get you without, or hit me up on Discord or some shit like that.
Well, hey, we love you very, very much. Thanks so much,
Love you,
Jables.
Nick, too.
You're always
All right,
wonderful.
have a good one.
Night.
Good night, baby.
Night.
So let's go over to Streamlabs really quick. We got Pumat says, tomorrow my school is hosting Brianna Wu. She'll be lecturing on her experience in game development and gaming profession. I'm not sure if I should expect a half-decent talk or a total shit show. If latter, any recommendations on trolling her? I don't think that you should. I don't think that you should troll her. I think that instead you should record her. You should record her and keep it as a point of archive. You should message me and Nick. Let us know about this recording because I want to know. I want to know what Brianna Wu has to say. The thing is,
yeah, she wants to run for Congress.
Right.
You can, and it's fair. You can say like, "Oh, I know what she'll say," and you're probably be right. But at the same time, she's actually trying to run for Congress.
Well, Pumat, you're in a great situation where you're gonna get some raw footage from Brianna Wu talking. Now, if you want to utilize this as a capacity to make your own video, I think you should take that footage and you should make your own counter video towards it. But don't interrupt her. Let her talk her mind as long as she fucking wants. If you don't want to make a video, then you should just send it to us, and we'll take care of it.
You know what? We might actually even make a YouTube Saints video.
Yeah, we have to do more things on Twitch. You know that. We do have to do that, Nick.
Oh, yeah, no, we have to do that, but I was also thinking too, like, we've never actually made a video for the channel. It's been
true.
Always streamed. So maybe that could be something fun.
You know, we will never get affiliate status if we don't at least do two events a week on Twitch. You know that, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Yep. We have to do at least two shows a week. We have the numbers, We have to do 2 events a week on Twitch, or they will not give us affiliate status. We can't do it once a week. We have to do 2. So that's why I was thinking maybe we should do like Saints Gaming or something on like Saturday or whatever. Like that could be kind of good, but I don't know. We'll talk about it later.
It could be a lot of fun. I mean, not to whet your guys' appetites about all kinds of things when you're all waiting for Pornhub Saints to happen too.
Right, which we are going to do. We are actually going to do Pornhub Saints.
This isn't a marketing scheme or anything.
No. But we will do Pornhub Saints. We promise.
Yeah,
we
Pornhub
promise.
Saints will happen. We actually just need to reach out to the people who do that and then be like, oh, that sounds hilarious. Yeah, here you go.
Last but not least, Frankly, my dear, tipped us out with 10 more bucks. Love you, Frank. We love you. You're a fantastic guy. Let's go to the main channel. I guess pretty much that's about it. I don't have anything else. We're not.
No, neither do I. And honestly, we are creeping in on the 2-hour mark.
That's perfect.
We were gonna go for an hour and a half, so y'all got an extra half hour of really just low sort of energy, relaxed, like jazz lounge kind of Saints.
Yeah, man. No big deal. We're just chilling, bruh.
Yeah, and you know what? We're gonna put some like, in the future. I'll discuss it with Jeff even too, because like this whole show has been about discussing plans for the future. Apparently, yeah, maybe we'll put some light jazz down behind the show while you're watching. That way, Robin Gething can say I stole it from him, and I will not deny that. I'll be like, you're absolutely right, I did.
Robin Gething needs to at least chug 2 good mouthfuls of my sperm before I have anything to do with him ever fucking again. Oh, you heard me. You heard me, Robin. You heard me.
I doubt he did, but you don't like him. And,
I love Robin. I love Robin.
Oh, you just want to fuck his throat and come twice.
That's exactly right. I love Robin. He's a great guy. He's a great dude. He's just a prick, and I feel like he needs to swallow my sperm before I go on his goddamn channel again. Deal with it.
You know what? On that note, I will say that I'm Wizard of Cause. This is Jeff Holiday. Robin of Gething, you've got 2 loads of cum you can swallow before Jeff will show up on your channel again. But short of that, we have been your midweek Saints for this, the week of November, what the fuck ever, in 2017. Who gives a fuck at this point?
Should it do?
You're going to find us again on Sunday when we're all more high energy with more format and all of that game. But in the meantime, y'all can just linger and rewatch this shit a few dozen times, either here or over at our YouTube channel. It's the YouTube Saints. And, while you watch it there, maybe it's just like rewatch it there and just say, you know what? I'm going to give them money next time. Because
I knew them when they weren't famous.
Exactly. And you know what? You guys, if you get on now or you get on later, you can always say that. We ain't never going to be famous, but
probably
you can always hold on to the hope that you'll be able to say that. That being the case, I'm Wizard of Cause. That's Jeff Holiday. You are on Twitch, and we're going back to YouTube. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody. Fuck off!
Fuck off!